Have God inside us. We're a piece of God also, right? So I'm going to go specific to a person. That story about Da Vinci alone is enough of a reason for me to give a sincere apology to the Jewish people, because I do believe that there's a Da Vinci code inside of all of my misspellings and scribbles right here that God wants me to get to the world. And when I'm in my way, if God has set something on me, when I'm in my way, I'm in God's way. Now, I can point at other people and say, hey, you guys are in God's way because you're not listening to me. But if I'm in my way, I'm not listening to God. And for me to be a philosopher and a leader, or whatever other language, I have to listen to God. So before God, what I will do is start off as a samurai and say, I'm sorry for hurting you as a Jewish person. I'm sorry for the way that made you feel. And I'm sorry for the entire population of a race that I feel is actually my brothers, because I classify and feel that I'm also connected with Christ in that way, that my people came from Africa in that way. And I can't say it's this exact teaching or that exact teaching, but I feel that there's an important, the sons of Abraham, however we want to word it, right, for us to come together and bring our different talents together to serve God collectively. And he, as much of an alien as I am, he did not call for me to alienate. And that's what the problem has been, especially in politics and in America. He placed America as the TV, as the radio to the world. We invented rock and roll, right? We are the influencers of the rest of the planet. We're the youngest startup in history, right? We're the youngest country. We're the youngest superpower, right? So for me in my position, the fact that I can talk to Trump one day and be at a game with Kim Kardashian the next day and then be at Paris Fashion Week, they don't want me to be involved with language of divisive language, proving that I can be just as racist as a racist white person. Oh, I can be a racist black person also. That's not what God has called me to do. So how do I simplify and say, hey, to you as a visionary, as an engineer, as a person that's giving me a platform, that as my brother, I want to apologize to you for how that made you feel, and to the rest of the people that carry specifically that pain, not the pain that I talk about. That doesn't seem to be as much of a pain for people when I talk about the abortion clinics and stuff. That's an argued pain even in my own community.
Okay, first off, I want to say thank you to all those that are subscribed to my channel. Thank you to my new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button, click the bell, and turn on your notifications. So today, we're going to be talking about Kanye West, and today is a follow-up video of the video I made yesterday. Okay, so there's a lot of misinformation that's being spread around currently about Kanye, and I'm going to share that with you all in a minute when I get towards a little bit later in this video. First, I want to start off with playing a clip from Russell Simmons and a little bit on what he had to say. I'll be back at the end of this clip.
The brand, that expensive company, and Kanye is a plus to them. They had to get rid of him, but he was a plus to them because his brand was so strong. So his sneakers, his clothing, he don't need the Gap. He can make his own. He can make his own everything. So he's set to go. It's not hard to make your own shit. So I'm sure he'll do that. And if he ends up owning everything and wanting to manufacture, he can go to some partners. I had many partners. And he said once that he was very jealous of the Jewish community for owning everything. Well, no one owns him. And they can manufacture for him. Make friends with all the partners and all the support systems and empower your community. This is the opportunity. I can't.
Okay, so y'all heard that. Okay, in my last video, I mentioned that I thought Kanye West made enough money to retire if he wanted to. I'm not sure why everybody's going all crazy about this, because rich people broke is not the same as blue collar broke. But what do I know? Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about Adidas. Allegedly, Adidas didn't drop Kanye West right away. This allegedly happened after. So I think this played more of a part in the reason why they dropped Kanye West instead of the comments that were made by West. But moving on, let's talk about the false information, the misinformation that's being put out there, because it's not false, it's misinformation. So the Shade Room posted, Kanye West and his record label Good Music are reportedly no longer part of Def Jam. So the guy that posted this is allegedly a Good Music member. So I pulled this off of Google so you all can see Def Jam's relationship with Ye as a recording artist, Def Jam's partnership with the Good Music label Venture, and Ye's merchandise agreement with Bravo all ended in 2021. Universal Music Group. The label, this was in 2021, y'all. Kanye West and Good Music relationship with Def Jam reportedly ended in 2021. So why are people running with this false narrative? Do they dislike this man that bad to the point where they're just making up stuff? Now, did this man drop the ball in so many ways? In some ways, I think he did. And did he fumble? Yes, he did. But I do not understand the people that are out here putting out false narratives. Okay, so I want to apologize to all who might have been hurt by Kanye's comments. I hope you all heal from this, but I do not think that we are going to cast out hate with hate. Well, that is it for this video. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.